It is September 7th, 2025. There is a cadence to the onset of fascism, and the drum beats that it uses to exacerbate the pace of its march comes from a vile and perverse dark diabolism, feigning religious righteousness. The chorus of this evil is Christian nationalism. Christian nationalism seeks to eradicate our representative democracy through dominating government policy, not differently from Islamic theocratic regimes. The president's policy of eradicating anti-Christian bias has found a new vehicle, no longer using the excuse of anti-Semitism to create a new issue where there is none. It's done to create a new enemy, in which to use as a foil to beat the drum of authoritarianism, making enemies of anyone that does not favor Christian nationalism. I will never support Christian nationalism, and that is because I recognize it as anathema to Christ. I will never value Christian nationalism, and that is because I recognize it as anathema to Christ. I will never grant divine meaning to the vain diabolism that is Christian nationalism, and that is because I recognize it as anathema to Christ. Anathema to any possibility of being anything other than a fascist patriarchal agenda born of a narcissistic vanity, attempting to restructure our nation under a diabolism. This is not religious freedom. It is the state in direct conflict with the Constitution, eradicating it by respecting the perverse depiction of a religion that is all but literally, as Sinclair presciently predicted, wrapped in a flag and carrying a cross. The verbiage of eradication mirrors the verbiage of the final solution, and the intent is now being misaligned from attacking a religious basis Hitler's fascists did, to attacking anyone with a conscience and agency to actually retain their freedom. The cadence of fascism is beating louder with each passing day. It cannot be otherwise that this presidential order is a threat and establishes respect for a specific religion by name, Christian. Nationally, Christian nationalism. Do not make the mistake of failing to recognize this as an active threat. Eradication is a fascist term, meaning obedience or death. But that is how it's intended, a threat of intimidation. I assume that unless we stop this insanity soon, they will come looking to eradicate those of us that will not kneel in prayer to their evil and diabolic dominion. We either stand or we fall. I will stand until I fall.